You may have seen on the news or listened on the radio and heard that the Biden administration has set some regulations in place so that every household can receive free COVID tests at home. We know that it's hard to find COVID tests over the counter, but they're also working on a way to get your over-the-counter COVID testing that you can get at a pharmacy or a retailer reimbursed under your health insurance or filed as a health insurance claim for free. Now that's two different sides of receiving these COVID tests. So today I want to talk to you about what both of those mean. The first way is through the federal government and through the USPS, there is an opportunity for you to receive up to 4 COVID tests delivered to your household for free. These are rapid tests that are going to come in the mail to you and usually take about 7 to 10 business days to be received. I have found a website called covidtests.gov, and I'm going to walk us through the process of ordering those 4 free COVID tests to be delivered to your home address. Now, I have already done this for my household, so I'm going to be putting in some dummy information and walk you through the portal just so that you can see kind of how to follow the steps. But it won't look exactly the same since I've already done it at home. All right, so I am going to share my screen with you. And you can see here that if you go to covidtests.gov, you are going to be redirected to this website. As you scroll down, you can see that there's information about how to receive the over-the-counter COVID tests through your insurance provider. There's also information about, you see here it says that you can get 8 through your insurance provider. The website that we're going to talk about is going to only give you 4. So that means up to 12 tests. That's a big deal. And also, one important piece to share is if you are currently having COVID symptoms and you need an immediate test, there is a section on this website that talks about where you can go to get free COVID testing within your community. Remember that we're doing all of this through the mail system. And so if you order these tests now, it's going to take about probably a week for them to get to your household. All right, so we're going to scroll back up to the top and click on this button that says order your free at-home tests. You can see here that is through the USPS portal. So we'll just put in some information here. 1, 2, 3, name. And choose checkout now. You'll choose place your order. And of course, I put in a dummy address, and so it's saying that we cannot validate the address. But if you put in your home address, you're going to get a confirmation screen, which I am going to share with you what mine look like. All right, so once you have gone through the CMS, or I'm sorry, the USPS site, and you go into checkout now, once you have checked out, it's going to send you a confirmation that looks kind of like this. One important thing to note is that you're going to get 4 free at-home tests. I'm using a snippet tool here. 4 free at-home tests, but it can only be delivered to a residential address. So don't try to send it to your company address. And this only has 4 tests. So you cannot reorder. You can't order for your kids or your spouse or any of that. You can only order 4 per household. So I hope that you found this part information valuable. The next thing I want to talk about is the opportunity to have reimbursements through your health insurance provider. Now, we all know how slow health insurance companies can be about filing claims and starting new processes and systems. So it's important that if you do try to get the 6 free COVID tests through your insurance provider, that you offer a little bit of grace and leniency as they're trying to figure out this new administration's regulation. But ideally, you should be able to go to your pharmacy, give them your health insurance card or your prescription drug card, and have them be able to give you up to 6 COVID tests from behind the pharmacy counter as a prescription claim. Now, again, like I said, have a little bit of leniency and grace. There may not even be any COVID tests available within your community. That's why it's important that we utilize both sides of this opportunity so that you don't have to be having symptoms, be sick at home, and not be able to test yourself for COVID. I know that there's lots of people out there who are saying that COVID is just the flu or COVID is not that big of a deal. But one thing that I do know based on all the research that I found online and through the different media sites is that if you're feeling symptomatic, it's much better to just make sure and give yourself a test so that we don't end up spreading this virus even further. Now, I'm Nikki Trent-Acosta, and it's my job to help small businesses effectively implement and utilize their health benefits program. I help you attract and retain employees through a strategic employee benefits system, and I love helping people utilize their healthcare so that they get the most value for their dollar. I can be reached at thetannagroup.com and on social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I look forward to helping you. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Bye.